Welcome back. This is video 2 of the Shrinky Dink art if you decided to do the keychain. So this is the video for the keychain. So what's the materials you're going to need? You're going to need a piece of the Shrinky Dink paper. It's clear. It's hard to see. You're going to want your sketchbook, and you're going to need either colored sharpies or colored pencils, and then you probably want your pencil as well. So there's a couple of ways to get started. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill this whole Shrinky Dink paper with a design. So what you could do to start is you could do like a pre-plan. So you could sketch this in your sketchbook, or trace this in your sketchbook, and you can kind of come up with a design. So you can use any kind of design that you want. You can make up your own. You can look at a reference of something that you might want to draw. I have this box of these Tangle cards. So this is Zen Tangle. Some of you might have heard of that. So what it is are these cool designs. And then if you flip this over, it has the steps of how to do the actual design. And you can combine these in really cool ways. So maybe I want to do this one here. So it gives you the step-by-step of how to get started. So I'll start with this. And then I've got one here, and one here. And then it kind of shows you. So like maybe I start with this. This is kind of my rough sketch. I haven't gotten onto the real paper yet. And then maybe something else happens up here. I don't know. I'm just going to make something up. Basically what you want to do is come up with a really cool design. Okay, so you can use colored pencils or Sharpies. If you use Sharpies, all you have to do is take this and basically, if you've done a sketch to start, you just have to sketch over what you started. And you can have a border too if you want. All right, maybe I'll start with this and then I'll go back and fill in with like some cool colors or some patterns or something like that. Or if you want to use colored pencils, the cool thing about colored pencils is you can do blending and shading, things that you can't do with Sharpie. The only difference if you want to use colored pencils is you need to take some abrasive paper. You need to find one that's like 300 or 400 grit. So if you turn the abrasive paper over, this says 320 on the back. That means it's 300 grit. You actually do need to sand this surface to have it so it'll take the colored pencils. So you want to sand one direction and then the other, if that makes sense. So maybe on the top of this, I've never tried a combination one where I did colored pencil and then Sharpie, so I'm going to try it. So you want to sand one direction and then the other. Just lightly. You just want to rough up the surface a little bit. And then you could add colored pencil up here. Maybe I'll do some shading. Have it fade out. Maybe I'll blend another color in there too. That's the coolest part with the color pencils. So you can mix colors, you can blend. They're really fun. Okay, so I'm going to keep working on this one, obviously. This is one that I did before, so this one is unbaked. It's ready to go. So you can see I did a lot of shading with the colored pencil, and it's ready for a hole and to be baked. So watch the last video of the final steps when you're ready. Good luck, and I can't wait to see what you create.